Yes or no, Mr. Kennedy?
And Dr. Malone is one of the inventors
Yes or no?
U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faced tough questions from both Democrats and Republicans during a combative 3-hour Senate hearing on Thursday. Tensions flared when senators pressed him about his decision to fire the CDC's director, Susan Monarez, who had started the job with Kennedy's support only a month earlier. She wrote an editorial in the Wall Street Journal about her experience, and Kennedy called her a liar in this exchange with Democratic Senator Ron Wyden, who called for Kennedy to resign.
So she's lying today to the American people in the Wall Street Journal?
Yes, sir. If we don't end this chronic disease, we are the sickest country in the world. That's why we have to fire people at CDC. They did not do their job. This was their job to keep us healthy.
Thank you.
And I need to fire some of those people to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Kennedy also faced questions about his recent vaccine policies, as well as Operation Warp Speed, President Donald Trump's successful first-term pandemic initiative to speed vaccine development. Here he was asked about it by Republican Senator Bill Cassidy, who is a physician.
Mr. Secretary, do you agree with me that the president deserves a Nobel Prize for Operation Warp Speed?
Yeah, absolutely, Senator. That was phenomenal.
Let me ask you, but you just told Senator Bennett that the COVID vaccine killed more people than COVID.
Wait,
that was a statement.
I did not say that.
Okay, then let me ask, because you also...
Senator, I just want to make clear, I did not say that.
We'll check the record.
COVID vaccines in the first year of their use saved some 14.4 million lives globally, according to a study published in the Lancet Infectious Diseases Journal. In a later exchange with Democratic Senator Mark Warner, Kennedy acknowledged the shots prevented deaths, but not how many, citing chaotic data from the Biden administration.
You're the Secretary of Health and Human Services. You don't have any idea how many Americans died from COVID?
I don't think anybody knows that because there was so much data chaos coming out of the CDC, and there was so many perverse incentives. And these are modeled.
You don't know the answer of how many Americans died from COVID. You were sitting as Secretary of Health and Human Services? How can you be that ignorant?
Republican Senator and physician John Barrasso broadened out the criticism beyond COVID.
I support vaccines. I'm a doctor. Vaccines work. Secretary Kennedy, in your confirmation hearings, you promised to uphold the highest standards for vaccines. Since then, I've grown deeply concerned. The public has seen measles outbreaks, leadership of the National Institute of Health questioning the use of mRNA vaccines, the recently confirmed director of Centers for Disease Control and Prevention fired. Americans don't know who to rely on.
Kennedy has made a series of controversial changes to U.S. vaccine policy, including narrowing who is eligible for COVID shots and firing all 17 expert members of a CDC vaccine advisory panel, choosing some fellow anti-vaccine activists to replace them. His firing of the CDC director triggered the resignations of 4 senior agency officials who cited anti-vaccine policies and misinformation pushed by Kennedy and his team.